Here we go. Good morning, everyone. It's Melody Lane here. Good morning. We have a lot of people here already chatting. Remember, I do this every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. And welcome. We start chatting usually around 10:30 a.m. in the morning. There's 40 of us in here chatting already. So good morning, everyone. Your chat will show on the video. And I see it's not up yet, is it? Hello, Bobby. I'm just getting spinning. Is the video playing for you guys? Good morning, Angela. Yay, Angela's home from work and can watch. An error occurred. Let me see what's going on. You guys can see me? Is the video working? Okay, you guys can see and hear me. That's great, because if you saw my screen, it says an error occurred. Please try again later on the video that you guys are seeing. So I was sorry about that. All right, you guys can see me. That's all I need to know. Not that I want you to see me. Okay, thank you guys. Wow, there's 183 here already. Crazy. Okay, chat's going really fast, but that's okay. Thanks, everyone. First, I said already that we're here Saturday mornings. I have a sneak peek of some videos that I'm going to be doing later this week. I have the finished project. I just finished the video this morning. I have to edit it, and one will be out on Tuesday, and one will be out on Thursday. Hi, Joan. So let me show you that. I have to switch over to the other camera, and I have to turn off my face. Okay, let me leave this camera down on my table. Okay, you see this mess over here? Mess. These are the tools I used to make my project. But here's my project. It's Hello Kitty. It's a little stuffed doll. I did no sewing. I did not use my sewing machine at all. I wanted to do a project to show you some things you can make on the Maker. I actually think you could possibly make this on the Explorer also. If you put a paper backing on the felt, and it's really hard to cut felt, but it's possible if it's really stiff felt. So I made this reversible. So it's pink on one side and red on the other. I'm not sure what it is. I was thinking maybe it was a doll or a pillow, but whatever it is, it's cute. How can it not be cute? I even put wires inside the whiskers so they would stay stiff and not fall flat. And I originally was going to sew it, but Hello Kitty has black around her, and if I sewed that on the inside, you wouldn't see any of that black. So I decided to do it this way, and I will show you how I did that in a video on Tuesday. Okay, so I'm going to show you some ways I did this in Design Space. So let's go over to Design Space. Here we are. And also with this, there's new Hello Kitty images. Did you know it? And you don't have to buy the whole cartridges. You do get a discount if you have Cricut Access, only 10%. Even if you have premium Cricut Access, it's only 10% because it's a licensed cartridge. So you can see over here, I'm just going to click on one of these, and you can see this is from the cartridge Hello Kitty. It just says this big. It didn't fit it all in there. Let me click on it and it will tell me what cartridge which cartridge it is. This is from Hello Kitty Family Fun. So you get all these images, or you can purchase them one at a time. Aren't they cute? So I don't think I'm going to use all of these images, although I think I might do the teddy bear and do the same thing with the teddy bear that I did with the Hello Kitty. Hi, Jamie. So wouldn't that be cute? Oh, I want to do that and make it a little teddy bear so it fits Hello Kitty. That would be so cute. So I will probably just buy these one at a time, as I just bought the one, and then as I use them, I'll buy more. And I love this little van. It's like a little food truck. That's what it looks like to me. Like maybe a little ice cream truck. And if you do want to buy the whole cartridges, I did put the link in the description of the video below if you're interested in that. So I'm going to click on the word images over here and go back to my screen. Now, these look just like I brought the images in. Oh, let me go ahead and do that. Let me go back here, get information, view cartridge. Sorry, I just thought of that. I'll show you which one I used too. This one. I thought this one was cute of her saying hi. So I just brought it in. So it looks the exact same. I just made it bigger. I made her about 10 inches just because it's what I felt like. So they look the same, but they're really not. Oh, but I will have to use this one to show you how I did it. But let me show you. Actually, let me hide her. You can click here and hide her. Now, I grouped this together. Let me ungroup and show you what I did. Do you see? I used the fabric pen on the black fabric. And yes, you can even see it on the black fabric. It's not blue, but you can see the lines. The reason I did this is because after I got these, I cut out all the white and felt, and I cut out all the color in glitter iron-on. The reason I put these lines on here, normally they're for sewing lines, and I didn't sew, is because I would have no idea where these go. So I had those lines there to guide me to where to put these, and you cannot see those lines at all once I have these on there. I still didn't do perfect, but I think I did good enough, especially since it's just for me. I'm not even giving it away. And just so you guys know, put that back. You just clicked undo. Just so you guys know, Hello Kitty images and Disney images, you cannot make these things and sell them, only for yourself or to give as a gift. So you could do this even if you're doing iron-on. This, you could totally do like white glitter iron-on in the white and do this, put the lines on here. You could put this, you could use heat and bond on black fabric, just like I did. Use iron-on material on the white and the color, and then iron it onto a shirt or something. Or you could still use felt and iron it onto a bag or anything. You could use the color in felt also, but it's me and I like glitter and I wanted glitter. So I thought the iron-on will be better. And in my video Tuesday, you'll see how I do that because there's different orders you have to do that in. And I use my Easy Press, which is in stock. For those of you that didn't know, the Easy Press is in stock now. It was out of stock. They sell out fast. So there's that. Oh, I didn't show you how I did it. Do you guys want to see how I did this with the lines? Okay, let me move this all back together. Okay, let me grab all this, and I'm just going to group it together. It's not perfect, but it doesn't matter. And to get two of them to do back to back, all I did was go up here to the top and click flip, and then flip horizontally. So then that way, now they're the same, but that's how I did it. This way they can do, you can do them back to back. Okay, now you want to see how he did the lines. Let me hide this group. Let me hide this group. Okay, now where'd my other Hello Kitty go? The one I hid first. Now I don't know which one that is. Okay, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Well, what happened to her? I don't know. Let's go grab her again. Yeah, Joann's has 35% off Cricut accessories. Okay. Yes, a sweatshirt would be really cute with her. Okay. Now we have this back. I'm going to change these grid lines. Okay. So first we have to ungroup her. This is exactly how it comes in when you first put it on the mat. So I'm going to ungroup, and then I'm going to pull, I'm going to pull the black pieces out. So because they're ungrouped, I grabbed this black piece, and it looks like it's all selected if you just look at the screen. But if you look over in the layers panel, only the black piece is highlighted. That means that's the only one I have. And I can drag that over. You can also use the arrow keys on the keyboard if you want. So I'm going to drag that over just to get it out of the way. I'm going to select all of this by dragging a box around it. Now it's all selected. You can see over here in the layers panel that all these are selected. And I am going to attach them. It's going to change them all to the same color because when you attach, it puts it all together. It'll all cut out on the same mat exactly as it is. But I don't want to cut it out. Oh, I missed a step, guys. Let me undo. This is a very important step. Is it grouped? No, it's still not grouped. Well, I could just undo it again. Okay, duplicate. Hit duplicate. We want to duplicate. You can hide this duplication if you want, but I'm not going to because I have way too much over here. So now if you missed it the first time, watch again. We're going to ungroup. We're going to grab this black piece, move it out of the way. We're going to put a box around all of these, and we're going to attach. Attach is at the bottom of the layers panel now. Down here where my mouse is, attach. It changes it all to one color. That's correct. Now we want to go over here and click on the little scissors on this image and change it to right. And then I'm going to change it to the washable fabric pen. It really doesn't matter. You don't have to change it. But that's just what I'm doing. So I'm doing that for each one. So the next one with scissors, I'm going to change to right by clicking right and going down and clicking the washable pen. And we're going to do it one more time. Click right and washable pen. And now, can you guys see that? It's kind of hard to see, but when I put this back over it, now if I were to go hit make it now, these are not going to be on the same mat. I'm going to show you. Some people are afraid to hit make it now. They think that's it, you can't do anymore, but you can. See how these are in different mats? That's not what you want at all. So I'm going to hit, okay, I'm just going to hit okay to get rid of that and hit cancel. So now we have to select it all by putting a box around it and click attach down here at the bottom. And then you have this piece that will go over this. Okay, so now this is the piece we duplicated. And we're going to ungroup. And we're going to grab, not that piece, I'm going to click undo just to put it back in its spot. We're going to grab the black piece, which you can get from the whiskers. And we can see over here that is the only piece I have selected. I'm going to, oh, my thing's way up there. I deleted it. So now I'm going to drag this over that. We're going to group that. Whoops, I duplicated it. We're going to grab, whoops, undo. We're good. Oh my goodness. Oh, stop. Okay. We're going to grab all this. We're going to group it and put that over there. And then it keeps grabbing things when I want to drag. There. Group that. So then we have it all grouped together. And then you want to, oh wait, I want to duplicate this one because it has the lines in there. You can see the lines in there because I didn't put these on correctly. And then we're going to click flip and flip horizontally. Oh, and if you want to be like me and change the colors, there we go. Okay, now I'm going to read some of the chat. Do you guys have any questions about what I did? I'll also show you another trick that saved me on the glitter vinyl. I'm going to scroll back. You guys are doing a lot of chit chat, which is awesome. All right. I think you can make this project using the Cricut Air 2, but you have to use, you might be better off using it with vinyl and not felt. And if you put it on fabric, you're better off using, well, you have to use backing on your fabric. Maybe freezer paper also on your fabric. It's harder to cut fabric on the Explore Air 2, but it is possible if you have a backing or a stabilizer on it. So you could do this project. And there's no sewing involved. Now let me show you how I saved myself from using glitter vinyl, because, let me ungroup it. This, oh wait, I grouped that too. This piece here, like that cuts really far away. So you have to either piece a piece here on the mat and then one way down here on the mat. And I didn't want to do that. So let me just scroll this up so I have room to show you. So what I did is I duplicated and then I used contour. Now you can slice also if you don't want to contour, but let me show you contour because a lot of people don't even know what that is. So I'm going to click contour. It's way down here in the bottom right corner of the screen in Design Space. So all I have to do is click these things I don't want. So now I have the shorts. Okay, so now let's click this one and contour. Now we're going to get rid of the shorts. So now I have these separated. And so when I put them on the mat, I can put them really close together like that. I don't suggest that because then you have to cut them apart. I think I had mine like this, but it doesn't even matter if they're on the same angle or not. Like you can just put them straight because you place it on the thing. You'd cut these apart after they're cut out. I put the blue lines on Hello Kitty so I would know where to place the white and the pink and red and the nose. So I knew where that went. It's much easier to see the lines, to do it with the lines. Lynn, this is not a pattern that was in Design Space. This was just an image, like an image for you to cut out with paper. But I decided to cut it out with fabric. And I just made the lines myself and attached them for a guide so I would know where to put these pieces. You could even do that when you're working with paper to know where to put the paper pieces, because that's hard sometimes to know where it goes. If I was doing this on black paper and paper white and paper pink and all that, I would use maybe a black pen on the black paper. I would test it and see if I can see it. Just so it's a guide, and in case you put the paper on, you can still see the line. It's really, you can't see it. No, I did not use a hot glue gun. Yes, a stabilizer is like an iron-on interfacing. I used, to put the felt on the fabric, I used heat and bond, and I will be showing you all that in videos. I just wanted to show you today what I did in Cricut Design Space. You could use a pencil if you could get a pencil to fit in the Cricut Explorer or Cricut Maker. But a pencil would work. You just have to have it fit in the machine. That's all. And I wanted to show you something else. A lot of people said they didn't know existed. And that is in upload images. I have no uploaded image in mind to show you. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna upload this image. Okay, you guys, in my Cricut Design Space group, I was having a contest. I had an event for the Maker release, and I'm giving away an Easy Press. I'm purchasing an Easy Press myself for this giveaway. And in the event, I said, you have to make a selfie of yourself with the Maker. And that's how you enter. And people that weren't buying the Maker were like, so we can't enter. And I'm like, okay, let's change it. You have to have a selfie with yourself and a Maker, either in a store that you don't purchase or a picture of one that you purchase also, or that you don't purchase. So like if you don't have one, you can get a picture, print it out, or use a computer. So everybody would be able to get in, because I didn't want to stop anyone from getting in on it. I just wanted to see people excited about it. I just like to see people happy. So this entry, today's the last day for it. And you have to post it in my Cricut Design Space with Melody Lane group, #maker selfie. So yes, I think it was yesterday. Someone posted this one. This is the best picture I've ever seen. This is awesome. So I took a screenshot of it to show some people because it's just amazing. So I'm going to drop that in here and I'm going to upload that. Is that not cute? Okay. I'm going to do this as complex. This is Delina Jimenez. Okay. Let's look at this picture. It says Cricut Easy Press or Bust, will craft for new Cricut Easy Press. And she has an iron here. She has an iron burn on her shirt. That was genius. She has Cricut tools in her hair and she has a cup out. It is hilarious. I love it. But let me show you something. A lot of people have never seen these advanced options over here. Oh, and you know what? You can't see it. Let me scoot this over. There we go. So it says advanced options. So let's click that. And you can change the colors to only be, like I just hit it for only 7 colors. The reason this option is here, let me go back to unmodified. Does it go back? See, I don't think it goes back. Let's lower it down to 5. It changes so there's less colors. So when you're using the magic wand, you can click these colors much better and it gets rid of much more. Makes it easier. Let's go ahead and cut this down to 2 colors. So everything, I think it's always like 1 color more than what it says. It just makes it easier to get rid of. Let's go ahead and cancel. And let's try that again. And I'll show you what the difference is. We're going to click complex, same as we did before. Okay, now it doesn't, see, the Cricut Maker doesn't even come out in 1 click like it did before. There's just too many color options. But if we click advanced options, go to 2, it gets rid of much more, much faster. And it just depends on, what you want to erase. Hi, Michael and Melissa. And I'm going to cancel. Okay, now if you guys have questions on anything, if you put them in all caps, it helps me answer them. So let me know if you have any questions on anything in Design Space. Oh, Sheila, I forgot to do this for you.
You are watching Melody Lane. With me, you're gonna have a great crafting time.
Okay, song over. Are there any questions? Oh my gosh. Kiona, Melody, thank you so much for being a friend. You have the sweetest demeanor inside and out. I have never met you, but you have the most beautiful spirit. Thank you for your continued inspiration every day. Thank you, Kiona. Michael, Sheila was here. Oh, Creative Notions asked if you could use the scoring pen for lines on the vinyl. I don't know. I've never tried that. Did all of our designs from Design Space 2 disappear? No, they're still there. I want to scan all my dog clothes patterns and upload to Design Space. What format do I use? Any format you can. JPEG and SVG would work. The only problem with uploading the patterns, it's not like the patterns that are already in Design Space. Let's go to projects. They're just, the patterns that you would upload would not have the lines to sew on like they do, but you could still use it. There's Sheila. What is the difference in Design Space and Access? I'm glad you asked. I think some people have that not knowing. Design Space is the software you use. Everything you see here is Design Space. Design Space is free. Let me show you something else in Design Space. Access is our images in Design Space. Let me go, I'm going to go up here and I'm going to click on categories. I'm going to show you free this week. So if you go to categories, you can click on most popular, recently added, achievement, animals, they're in alphabetical order, graduation, weddings, different seasons, travel, Thanksgiving, all the holidays, and free this week. So these are all free this week. Now these are also in Cricut Access, but if you don't have Cricut Access, they're not free unless you use them this week. The A here means they're included in Cricut Access, that green little A. Cricut Access is a subscription that you can cancel at any time. So Cricut Access gives you over 66,000 images and over 340 fonts. There are some images exclusive you can only see if you have Cricut Access, and some fonts that are exclusive to Cricut Access. It costs $9.99 a month for Cricut Access to have all those images to have for free. It's kind of like Netflix. You can only cut them free when you have it. Like Netflix, you can only watch the movie when you're paying for Netflix. You can get access. Oh, and with Access, you get 10% off everything you purchase at Cricut.com. So that's a huge savings. If you were to buy the Maker Machine, you'd save $40. And there's Cricut Access Premium that you can only buy per year. It's $119 a year. So it's the same as the $9.99, but you're paying for the whole year at once. And you get 50% off a lot of the digital images. So one is a subscription to work with inside Design Space, and one is the software. When we design an image and bring it in as a JPEG, what size should it be? I think it can be any size, maybe not more than 200 gigabytes, or so. I don't really know the maximum, but it can be any size. Okay, I saw lots of questions. Let me go back. Yes, Sheila, that is your Michael here. You saw someone cutting letters out of a personal picture for scrapbooking. Can you show me that? Yes. Joan is asking, are the patterns in Design Space available for anyone who doesn't have a maker? I'm really not sure. If you don't have a maker, try to use the patterns. That's the only way I'm going to know for sure. Where do I find my old projects that are in my projects? Okay, you go up here to the top and click my projects. They should all be here. You just keep scrolling down. And you have them there. You do not need to delete your Explore Air if you sell it. Oh no, there's another Sheila? Oh, Sheila. Okay. I think we're back. Okay. There was the question about an image. Let's go to new. I do not want to save this. So I'm going to click replace because I already saved this before I started, so I know it's good and I messed with it today. I don't want to mess with it. What was I going to do? The images. Somebody wants to cut out letters. Let me try this. I have not done this in a long time. I'm going to make this a picture, and she wants to cut. Actually, there's two ways of doing this. She might not have cut out a picture. I'm going to change this to print. What you'd want to do is upload a picture, and I'm clicking on pattern. I did do a video on how to make the shapes with the pattern fill. Okay, let me just, let me resize this after it's in there. I'm gonna unlock it. Let's guess that. We're gonna click it over here. We're gonna click print, click pattern, click the picture we want. To upload oh, it's still like that. Okay. I'm gonna have to edit. So we click the image again, go down to the bottom, edit, and make it bigger. Well, looks like we're cutting the kids out. That is funny. I just have to say. Okay, we're just going to do this for an example. And then I'm going to add some text. Well, let's just call this kiss. And I'm going to see if this works. Because I'm not sure it will. I'm going to use the impact font. I'm going to make this big. I'm not sure if this is going to work. Will it? Can I slice it? I think it worked. No, it didn't. I thought the letters would be with that picture, but they're not. But here's another way. You can take these, change the letters to print and pattern, and put the picture in there. So you kind of have it like that, and then you can edit the picture here too. Thank you, Emily. She says, thank you for your videos. I love all of them, but really enjoy the live ones. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it. So you can edit it here. Now, if you want to upload a picture as a pattern, let me show you that. We're going to click on upload, and then we're going to go over here to pattern fill. And then we're going to pick a picture. I don't really have one over here. Let me bring this one down again. You can click browse and pick it, and then I'm going to save this. And sometimes the patterns take a long time too. Okay, now pattern was uploaded successfully. So let's go back, click upload to get back to our screen. Let's click over here and click pattern. Now let's click filter. It's got to upload it. Well, this is how you do it. No. Here's one of Ken Hess again. I think I used him last week. I might need to refresh it to get that picture to show up. Okay. There's not really an easy way to use the offset. I do think that's going to be coming. They haven't told me, but that's just my guess. Many of the Cricut fonts have shadowed text or offset text. I don't know how to make your own sewing patterns in Cricut Design Space yet. Except for, well, no, not unless it has a shadow feature, it could possibly do it. So that would just be certain images that you could use. Let's clear the screen. So I'm just going to hit new. Let's go to images. Yeah, and the best way to learn is just playing. So I'm going to filter. Thank you, Terry. I'm going to filter over here, and I'm going to go to multi-layered images. So over here at the bottom, you just click multi-layer, and then I'm going to get images that come up as multi-layer. Sorry, I need to mute my phone. Lots of Halloween ones. These are not the ones I'm looking for. Look at the squirrel. Isn't that cute? And this, is that a skunk? That's a skunk. Oh, and Janine says her design space says beta. Janine, I don't know why yours still says beta, and I said to refresh and you said you didn't know how. So all you have to do is, it depends on what browser you're using, but click the little circle up here and that refreshes the page. Have you tried to go in and click on images and try to make something? Sometimes when you do that, it'll automatically update for you. And if it's not, I would call support. Try another browser, maybe restart your computer. I'm trying to find one that will be good to show as a pattern to kind of, here's one. Let's put this in. What cartridge is this from? Jen Goody Designs Holiday Sampler. Some of you, this might have been in a mystery box, I'm not sure. So some of you might have this and you don't know it. Okay, the reason I say this could be a good pattern is because it has a background image. And what we could do is always duplicate. And Kiona, I will get back to that in a second. Please remind me. So what I was going to do is we need to ungroup. Get rid of, actually, move these over. Way over. I'm going to get rid of all of this. Okay. So I'm just trying to make the back pattern piece. Because I moved these, I want to make sure they're centered. So I'm going to go to Align and Center. So I know they're even. And I'm going to change this top piece. See, this is the only one done. And we're going to change this to right. And let's go ahead and put the washable fabric pen and attach. You always have to attach it. So now you could use this as a pattern to kind of put this inside out and sew on the line. And then you could, this is grouped, you can maybe do it in this color, because it will only, if you sew on that line, this is how big it will be. So you don't maybe need this piece, and then you could just put this on it. Like, oh wait, here, let's just go ahead and change that color. So I would change it to this color. Oh, wrong one. Here we go. It's the one that's highlighted. Change it to that color, because it will only be that size, and then put these pieces on it. And you just won't have the brown piece, unless you do this all in brown. It doesn't matter. Does that make sense? To enter the Maker Selfie contest, you just make a post in the group itself. You do not put it in comments anywhere. You just do your own post with hashtag Maker Selfie. Kiona was asking about intricate cuts. I learned this from Jamie Leonard, who's in the chat and helping out. She's my admin in my Cricut Design Space group. When you're doing intricate cuts, you can use the deep cut blade. The deep cut blade is more, I would show you, but I think it's too small to see. The deep cut blade has a higher pitch cut, like the blade itself. It goes up higher. That's why it's called the deep cut, because the sharp part is up higher and it goes more to a point at the bottom. And then it can do more intricate cuts better. It's not going to cut deeper. So if you're doing something with intricate cut, just change the blade. Do you guys want to talk about blades? I know I did this. I did it in my what did I do? My video of unboxing my Maker Essentials. Okay. Okay. So, okay, let's play that game. You know, like from Sesame Street. How many people went to... Oh my gosh, look, these have magnets? They have magnets. Look. They're totally magnetized. Had no idea. Who knew that? I guess people who made them. Okay, let's get past this. What time is it? We have about 12 minutes left. Okay, this is the deep cut blade. These three blades are all exactly the same. You can now buy these. They all work in every Cricut Explorer and Cricut Maker machine. This is what it comes with. This, they say, is for fabric. This, I have no idea what they say is for. You can use these for anything you want. The reason they made these in different colors is because cutting fabric, if you're only cutting fabric, your blade will last much longer. But then when you cut it with paper, it makes your blade dull. So I use paper on this one. This is the one I'll probably need to change the most. I use fabric on this one so it'll last longer. I won't have to change. Yes, the blade from the Explorer Air will fit the Maker. And then this one I'm using for vinyl. So when I cut the vinyl for this, I use this one. And then that way, my blades are going to last much longer than if I were to use them all with paper or just using a paper one, having to replace it. These will probably last twice as long as the silver one. If you bought the Maker and you already had the Explorer, any of the Explorer machines, and so now you have two of these, what you could do is you could mark one for fabric. You could maybe put some nail polish on it, or put a little vinyl around the top and change the color of the top right here, so you know, use that one for vinyl or use that one for fabric. So this one is the deep cut one, and I don't think you can see. I don't think I can get it close enough that you can actually see the difference in the blade. And if you're using a lot of glitter paper, one thing I suggest, very carefully, taking out the blade, blow inside, or not even glitter paper, if you have, if you're cutting paper and you have lots of little pieces, like it's not cutting, it's ripping, I have sometimes pulled up the blade and just pushed this out, and then some like paper residue and stuff just falls out. Like, oh, that's why it's not cutting. And sometimes just wiping the blade very carefully, like look at it and make sure you're wiping the side of it and not the part where you're going to get cut on. Sometimes there's tiny residue on the blade you can't even see. How do I know when it's time to change the blade? It's not cutting. That's the only way I know. Like, why isn't this cutting? And I'm like, oh, maybe I need to change the blade. Yeah, if you use this one in the Explorer, I say it's for fabric, but make sure your fabric is bonded in the Explorer. It won't cut. You have to have the rotary blade to cut non-bonded fabric. The rotary blade only works on the Maker. But if you're having trouble cutting things that are intricate cut, use the deep cut blade. Yeah, and some people use an aluminum foil ball to sharpen their blades. I've never done that. I don't know if it actually sharpens it or maybe cleans it. They say it sharpens it, so maybe it does. But you just punch it in an aluminum, just a ball of aluminum foil. There is no cartridge to do embossing. Yeah, you can get new blades without getting a new housing. They even sell the blades in bulk of 5 or 10 blades at a time. No, you can buy new blades to refill these. But I would use the German carbide blade, which now they call the fine point blade, for all 3 of these. And then there's a deep cutting blade for this one. So I would use all the German carbide for these. Or fine tip. They're changing the packaging and calling these fine tip instead of German carbide. But they are German carbide, I think. Yeah, it's cheaper to buy them in bulk, and if you use my link below, I get a small commission, and if you use my code, Melody Lane, I get nothing from that. But you get 15% off and free shipping. So if you buy them in bulk, you're really not paying much for each blade, and you get free shipping. I do not think the pink mat is going to help you in the Explorer, because here's my pink mat after using the machine. You can't scrape this off. This has different adhesive, and it's made for the rotary blade. And dragging, I probably shouldn't do that, should I? Dragging the blade on this can kind of rip the adhesive, so it's not really recommended. You can, if it fits in the Explorer, you can use it. I don't know how long it will last. And you're not supposed to clean those very well. You're supposed to use, they suggest using transfer tape on the mat to take off the fuzzy. I have to put transfer tape on that and lift it off. Okay, we just have a few minutes left. I will be here next Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, same as today, and you can watch all of my older videos. I have 10 or 11. I think this is the 12th one, live video, if you guys want to watch. The old ones, they're all in a playlist, and they're in a card in this video. Do I have a list of basics for the new users with the maker to purchase? I kind of do have a new list. I'll put them in the description of this video when I'm done. So if you go to come back to this video after it's over, and in the description, I'll put a link of those like must-haves for the maker machine. Yes, Marissa, the blade with the blue cap, I'm pretty sure that's the one that is the deep cut blade. You've seen a blue blade housing? If it doesn't look like these, it won't fit in the machine. I know there's like a purple blade housing for a scoring tip, and that is for the old machines. Yes, Hello Kitty is stuffed. I have a video coming out of this one on Tuesday. I have to edit this weekend. This holiday weekend, I will be editing videos. But I'm taking a break, guys, today. I'm gonna go pick up Jean, who's sometimes in these videos. She lives in my neighborhood. We're gonna drive Miss Daisy, go pick her up, and we're gonna go play Bunko at 1:30, and then we're gonna go out for lunch. So I actually get a little fun time, which I don't normally have because I'm here helping you guys 12 hours a day, sometimes 14 hours. Once in a while, I sneak in a little nap in between. Thank you, Joanne. Thanks for all you teach us, Melody. Joan asked what happens if you use the deep cut blade by mistake. I don't think anything happens. I think you could use the deep cut blade in everything. I haven't, but I don't see why not. Yeah, Jamie uses hers 90% of the time. Okay, I'm not just sitting here quiet. I'm reading the comments. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. I guess I could put it back on me. I'm over here looking at the comments. And if there's something else, you guys want me, I get distracted by my own head. I was going to say if there's something else you want me to show you, like for next Saturday, let me know. And in the middle of that, I was thinking, oh my gosh, Kiona asked me a question. Did I cover it? She was asking about the intricate. So I think I covered that intricate. Yeah, you can put your deep cut blade in the standard housing. Oh my gosh, Jeannie. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Angela says she's used her D-cup blade almost all of the time too. Oh my gosh, Michael! Thank you. Michael says, thanks again, Melody, for the tutorials. You are such a joy, and I wish you a super fun day. P.S. Looking forward to getting into trouble with you. Yes. Michael, you need to call me sometime. He just lives in Tampa, just maybe an hour and a half or 2 hours away. We can go drive around Miss Daisy. Or make something in the craft room and do a video together. Oh, good. I'm glad I answered your question, Kiona. I have a hair in my face. Cricut for Dummies is needed. I did do a video on the last Design Space too. It's a 2-hour long video. You could still watch that. All the features are the same pretty much, except for the buttons are in different spots, but it would help you to watch that. Cricut, official Cricut, is putting out a new video every week, and they're short videos, and they're very good on all the different features. So if you're not subscribed to official Cricut's YouTube page, go subscribe to them. And let me show you here. Let me go over here to YouTube. Let me show you how to subscribe by notification so you guys know how to let me go to official. Look, Melody Lane's doing a live video right now. Official Cricut. So here's their website. I'm going to show you how to subscribe because YouTube has changed a little. So I am subscribed. I'm going to unsubscribe. So if you're not subscribed to a channel, including mine, and click subscribe, now I'm subscribed. But if I want to get notifications, I have to click this bell. Okay, now I already had it clicked from subscribing before. So the bell will look just like this when you subscribe. So I mouse over it, it says get notified about every new video. Click that. And now it has the little marks around it. So the bell is gonna ring every time a new video shows up. So if you don't wanna miss any of my videos or any official Cricut videos, do that. And you can see here all their newer videos. You can click here on videos. And this is my channel too. I mean, I don't own this channel, but you can do this at my channel. And all of these, like white screens, it says working with Design Space, the new icon. Working with Design Space, the projects icon, categories and search, the images icon, ready to make projects. Did you guys know they changed the name of the Make It Now projects to Ready to Make? I just realized that the other day. And then there's more here. Starting and saving a new project, changing canvas settings, canvas overview, homepage. And like this one's 44 seconds. This one's only 2 minutes. This one's 2 minutes. This is course overview, 37 seconds. So this is like the first one. Let's see. I don't know if they have this in a playlist. They should. Okay, right here, Cricut Design Space for beginners. So let's click that. And what that's going to do is show you the videos. And then down here, it's going to play them in order of all the videos so you can watch that. Because I was actually going to do this, but they changed Design Space so much with new features and stuff. I wanted to wait until it wasn't so new. But official Cricut is doing this, so I don't see a reason why I need to do this exactly. So if you go to this, Cricut Design Space for beginners, they're going to be adding more videos to this. So if you're new, do this. Joan, I don't think it actually makes it ring. I think it's just the notification. Okay, I must stop this because playing another person's video on your channel is not right. It's copyright infringement. Go over to their channel. Yours is better though. Well, if there is a certain video that you need me to do, don't hesitate to ask me to do a video on something. I have lots of videos planned and a long list, but if a lot of people need to know something, I will do a video on it. Oh, you couldn't find the Make Something You Love. A lot of people said they couldn't find it, and I'm not sure. Let's go to images. Okay, we're going over the time this time. I'm on images. Let's clear the filter because I'm on multiple layers because I had filtered that before. Let's type in make. No, I thought I messed that up. I don't type very well. If you guys notice on Facebook, I have lots of typos. Not because I can't spell, because I can't type. So I typed in make here, and I'm going to scroll down, and here it is. Make something you love. And I'm going to make this 3 feet wide. I got my vinyl in. I'm going to put it up on my wall really big. Kathy says she has no power, but she can watch on her phone. Thank you, Linda, for coming. I'm glad you're here. All right, guys, I think I'm going to let you go, and I will be back. I have a video will be on Tuesday and Thursday, and if a mystery box comes out, there'll be another video. Every month I show you what's in the mystery box. So there hasn't been one released yet for September. I'm not sure when it's coming, but when it does, I'll be ready for it. You guys have a safe and a holiday weekend too. Fun and safe. You can do both. Hopefully people have Monday off and maybe can craft. Catch up on some things. You cannot use my code on the heat press or machines. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. I want to thank you all. I can't find my mouse. Okay, it's on the other screen. Sorry, Teresa, but you can watch from the beginning. Yes, remember to pray for Texas. Everybody. And Irma is coming to maybe hit Florida. So let's pray she doesn't hit land. Yay, Melissa's cleaning so she can craft and organize her craft room. All right, bye guys. Love you. See you in the next one.